In this video, I'm going to be showing you what I would do if I was brand new to KDP in 2023. You want to balance being a complete beginner with actually making a book which is going to have a good chance of making some sales. Because the absolute last thing you want to do is make a book, publish it on KDP, and then for it to get no sales. You'll then become disheartened and then you'll just won't continue doing it. Hello, my name's Ben McQueenie, and if you haven't been to this channel before, I make videos on how you can make a great passive income, self-publishing, low content and no content books on Amazon KDP. And if that sounds like something you like the sound of, then please subscribe to my channel, leave me a like, and hit that notification bell. Now, as somebody completely new to KDP, the first thing you want to do is to go over there and sign up to a KDP account. Now, if you've got an Amazon account, that will use your same credentials there for your KDP account. Now, there's lots of types of books to do. Journals, planners, sketchbooks, logbooks, trackers, colouring books. The list goes on and on. But I think I've found a particular niche which is really easy to make, really easy to do, but has a great chance of making sales. Now, I'm going to share my screen in a second, and I'm going to show you 3 examples of this particular type of book in this particular niche. But stay around to the end to show the really good one. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, so the niche is customizable logbooks. And when I'm saying customizable logbooks, it's just basically a load of columns and rows in a book. And if you look here, this is an example of an interior of one. And as you can see, then people are meant to just fill out and put what they want at the titles of each column. It's so incredibly simple. And if you kind of look up here, the keywords around these things are kind of customizable logbook. And here I've got a kind of 7 column, but there's different ones that you can do, and you need to kind of drill down into it. The main thing is to get a keyword that has a low amount of competition. And when I say that is kind of the results on Amazon. So see here, we can see 235 for this particular keyword. Okay, so we know that this is, there isn't very many competitors. So if we kind of pull down here, and we can kind of have a look at what sort of books are being done. And as you can see, the covers are all very, very basic. You know, you're not going to need much design experience to create these sorts of things. Another good point here is it's actually showing books that haven't really sold anything on the first page, which means that it's a good keyword because there is other books here that are doing good sales, but that particular book hasn't sold any, so you've got a good chance of ranking on the first page with this particular keyword. Okay, so if we look at one specifically, this one here, as we can see, it's very simple. Customizable logbook, 7 column logbook. It's been published for about a year, again independently published, someone like me or you, and it's about 8.5 11 inches and 120 pages of those blank columns. $6.99 for sale, and the as you can see here, it has a bestsellers rank of 67,328. So what we can do is, if we go over to TCK Publishing, we can see that that's making 70 sales per month, and each one of those sales will be generating around $2. Do you know what I mean? So $140, for a few lines in a book is pretty good. Okay, so here's another one. Customizable logbook. Again, that same kind of root keyword, but this is 12 column. Okay. Now, I think going down here, there is a few that are the 12 column ones, but if you look here, this is 143 results. So that's still pretty good in terms of low competition. And if we pull it down, a few have popped up here, and I think the one that I saw earlier was a 6 column one. So let me just pull this down. You can see that there is a 12 column one there. But the one that I like the look of is probably a little bit further down. So let me see if I can find that for you. And as you can see, it's all a very similar kind of design covers. They're really, really simple. Oh, there it is there. Okay, so this one is 6-column ledger book, and you know it's very straightforward, independently published. But look, this was published this year in January. Do you know what I mean? So these books are selling really well. And look, 120 pages, and again 8.5 by 11 inches. And if we just quickly have a look at the price, okay, so that's a little bit less, $5.99, but the bestsellers rank is 41,557, so it's selling a few more than the other one. So if we go over to TCK Publishing again and have a look, now that's making 109 sales per month. Okay, but the royalty will be less. It's maybe 140, 150 per sale. But as you can see, for a passive income, that's pretty good. Okay, so this is the one that I wanted to kind of show you. This is really good, this one. So this is a logbook. This is a small logbook, so 5 by 7 inches, 4-column. That particular keyword is a good keyword, low competition. And if we scroll down, there is a particular book down here that I want to show you that's doing particularly well. It's not a small book, you know, it's an 8.5 by 11, but it is ranking for this keyword. But it's really simple. It's just this 4-column one here. Okay, so again, this isn't particularly old. It's 110 pages, so this royalties will be slightly higher. 8.5 by 11. And the point is that these books here are so simple to make. I mean, it's almost crazy how simple these are to make. And, you know, look at the covers. They're just plain old covers. You don't need any kind of, design flair or anything. But anyway, back to this one. So, yeah, it's $5.99, so similar to the last one. And, you know, you can see there that the bestsellers rank there is 10,211, which means that it's making good amount of sales per month. And if we just have a look at it in a bit more detail, as you can see here, independently published, just like me or you could have done, 110 pages, and again, 8.5 by 11. Okay, so I think in this particular keyword, if you made a 5 by 7 inch, then, you know, you'd be best suited to this keyword. So if we go back to TCK Publishing, we can see that it's making 368 sales per month, which is fairly good. Well, actually, it's brilliant, isn't it? So if you click onto the printing cost and royalty calculator, if we go on there, we can pull down and stick in, as we can see, it's 110 pages, $5.99, and the royalty is $1.42 per sale. So as I say, if we can pull up a calculator, we can see that this particular book per month is making $522.56 for a load of lines in a book. How good is that?
Okay, so that was my video on what I would do if I was completely new to KDP in 2023. These customizable logbooks are so easy to do, so why don't you go and give it a try? And if you wanted to see how you can make a book from scratch all the way to publishing in 30 minutes, then go and check out this video. And until next time, bye.